Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. In this video, I got a bunch of setups that I'm watching. A ton of great A+ setups. We got options, we got shares, some really dirt cheap option contracts, and we talked about American Airlines. Just a quick update on that. A bunch of cheap stocks, amazing setups, a share play, a lot of great plays. Definitely a video that you do not want to miss. Okay, so let's get started in this video. Make sure to watch the whole video. We got a bunch of great setups. Now, on Wednesday, we do have a holiday, national holiday. I was kind of surprised, but this is actually a new holiday that was implemented recently around 2021. So Wednesday market is closed. Just be aware of that, because if you're holding a weekly option, theta is really going to eat your contract. So just be aware of that. Have that open-mindedness. Especially for me, I'm swinging a Google contract this week, so I definitely want to probably sell before Wednesday and then enter in Thursday market open, because again, theta is really bad for weekly call options. So that is pretty much it for the economic calendar. On Friday, we do have Fed monetary policy report. Whenever there's something with Fed or Jerome Powell, the market reacts. Anything with interest rates. So on Friday, we have the Fed monetary policy report. Just be aware of that and be cautious of that. But most importantly, Wednesday market is closed. So let's get started. Now, let's take a look at the SPY. Now, the first thing that I want to go over here, I am staying very cautious. Even though there are a bunch of great setups, okay, I'm going to go really in deep in this video. We're going to be going over a lot of things, okay? A lot of things. So, make sure you watch the whole video. So, SPY right now is way too overbought. If we take a look at the RSI is a indicator that tells us if a stock is overbought or oversold. So, for example, when it hit the low, we called the bottom on here. You can go to Sunday Stock Talk, see for it yourself. But the key idea is that, we have this gap up right here. So we're taking a look at a potential short only if we enter the gap. Okay, only if we enter the gap right here. But my first thing is I'm just staying very cautious. So instead of putting $1,000 into each of my play, I'm only putting like $500. I'm staying very cautious, entering plays into lightly, and I'm just being more aware and more cautious because of how extended the market is. We're taking a look at the RSI. The RSI is really the highest it has ever been. So just be aware of that. Be cautious of that. Other than that, we have the gap to the downside. Now, the first play is Google. I entered in some weekly call options because we closed right at the level of resistance. But the basic idea that I want to go over is I want to talk about Google and Amazon. So we're taking a look at stocks like Apple. Okay, Apple absolutely killed it. We had the ascending triangle setup. It absolutely flew. Microsoft broke out of its consolidation phase. So it kind of had this ascending triangle right here. Okay, we had this ascending triangle for Microsoft and it broke out. Okay, so Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, all of these tech stocks are running. Even Tesla broke out of its descending triangle. So the basic idea is stocks like Google and Amazon, we have a setup forming an ascending triangle for both Google and Amazon, and they are lagging behind. And I mean, they're really lagging behind other tech stocks. So I really love this website where we can kind of take a look at the market cap. Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia are sitting at $3.3 trillion market cap, while Google is sitting right around $2 trillion and Amazon is sitting $2 trillion. So the basic idea is that there's a huge difference where Google and Amazon are really lagging behind. So we have this potential play where they really have to catch up, and then we have this setup going on with the ascending triangle. So the probability is there. Like, it looks really nice. The play on Google and Amazon looks very nice. So the main idea with Google is, again, it's getting very tight. Go to the Discord right now and scroll all the way down to swing tradings, all the way to day tradings. And what I want to take a look at is the day trade. So I want to take a look at right here, because again, this is a perfect example of a A+ setup for Google where we are trading sideways. But the only problem right here is that we need to trade sideways and we need to consolidate more here. With every A+ setup that we have right here, you know, the perfect entry is when we are consolidating. So one thing to keep in mind is of the time. So I really just love going back to my previous plays. I just love going back to, because there's a lot to learn. Again, before, this was back in December, but you know, this is just day trades. But Google has a solid A+ setup. The only concern is time. We need more time. Right here. So at market open, I did grab weekly call options, but we really need to break the resistance at market open. $180 is my price target. If we have a green day tomorrow, I want to get out of Google and take my 100% gain. I did enter in a Google option contract, so that is what I'm looking at. If for some reason tomorrow we have a red day and really a bloodbath, a entry right at support is going to be the perfect entry, and 2 to 3 weeks out, time is going to be very, very important with Google. But the overall setup looks absolutely amazing. We talked about the market cap and all of that. Next, we got Amazon. Now, Amazon also looks amazing. Okay, again, just like our previous setups, you guys can check out the swing trading channel as well. But just like our previous setups, it is setting up. It is sitting right at the entry of support. So right here, you know, a swing play like 2 to 3 weeks out is going to be such an amazing play. But again, the best entry is when we are getting tighter and tighter. Okay, when we are at that moment like here. Okay, we played this setup. We played this setup. All of these setups, you guys can check the Discord. So Amazon and Google are the the best plays that I'm watching for this week. Now, next we got airlines. Now this is where it gets very, very interesting, because we're talking about tech and how tech has been absolutely killing the market. QQQ killing the market. Amazon absolutely killing the market. But that is a different sector. That is a whole different niche. Right here, we are talking about airlines. So even if, for example, Apple, QQQ, all of them are red, we can have jets and airlines, being green because of market and sector rotation. I mentioned that in the course, okay? Full video on that, market and sector rotation. But that is the idea. And that is why I'm also in American Airlines calls, and I'm looking to buy in more just to diversify my portfolio. So we're taking a look at Jets. Jets is a ETF for airlines. So American Airlines, Delta Airlines, all of them. And they're sitting right at the level of support. And the best entry is going to be right at the level of support. So we have the support here. Buy low, sell high. Stop loss close below. As long as if we hold and close above, we are looking good. Today we got a very nice bounce. We're up over 1.6% for Jets. So next we got American Airlines. Again, we made several videos on here, but as long as if we're holding this level of support, we're looking good. Even if SPY pulls back, airlines are in a different niche. Okay, SPY is mostly tech. QQQ, mostly tech. So just be aware of that. That is why I'm also loving the idea of airlines and diversifying in different sectors and niches. AAL, American Airlines, looks even better. Got a bunch of contracts. Contracts are dirt cheap. The stock is absolutely dirt cheap. Next, we got SNO. I entered in shares at $127. So I pretty much caught the bottom, but right here, it just looks like a no-brainer for shares. Take a look at the RSI. The RSI is really curving now. We bounced here, and this is a solid no-brainer play. It is like many of our other plays, like Robinhood, like Roblox, like Coinbase. I can go on endless so far. Okay, I can talk about plays like these always. So for me, Snow, looks like a solid shares play. I only put 1,000 or like 3,000 in shares, but this is what I'm taking a look at for our shares play. Next, just a quick update on CLSK. So I entered in CLSK at $15 right here. So we're taking a look at, it was on one of our newsletters, but we entered in CLSK pretty much at the bottom right here. You guys can see the video, but we are up a very, very nice amount, over 20%, 25%, and RIOT were up a solid amount. And again, these were shares play. We caught the absolute bottom for RIOT shares at $9.71, pretty much the bottom. So again, SundayStockTalk.com for the newsletter and the live buy and sell alerts. I'm pretty much going to hold on to RIOT and CLSK, but overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. Bye.